Britain's best-known brands has had a bit of a makeover. Sugar Puffs are now called Honey Monster Puffs, as they look to distance themselves from sugar itself. And, you know, they're not the only ones who say that's off the menu, because it's offered for you, Sherry.
I listened to this. This has just shocked me completely. 2 sugary drinks a day ages you by 4 years.
Whoa.
Your skin. Shock horror. Yeah, shock horror. So that means 2
So when are you going to give it up?
It's too late. It's too late, Gloria.
You know why? Because it breaks down the actual collagen. You know, that lovely thing we all used to have that we go now with our children. Oh, have you got any spare? It breaks that down.
But the thing is,
we've
been trained all our life to love sugar, love sugar, love sugar, and the only alternative is like saccharin, and that's even worse for you than natural sugar, isn't it?
Or honey. Honey you can have, can't you?
Honey's the same. I mean,
still
you know,
sugar, isn't
it's better than white sugar, though.
Manufacturers, they've got all different ways. The food manufacturers have got a million different ways to hide sugar. But at the end of the day, sugar sells products.
Well, sugar is poison. All the reports
names.
from America and here, they say sugar is poisonous, the new tobacco. But when I go down an aisle, and I don't have young children, and I look at all the sugary cereals, it makes me really cross. But I want to just widen it out a little bit, because there's another report in the paper today, and they're talking about how long it takes you to run off or walk off sugary drinks or fast food. And I've just taken note of it. For example, with 1 can or bottle of cola, 10 spoons of sugar, right? It would take you 4 miles, running 4 miles, to get rid of that 1 bottle. And with a double cheeseburger, how many of you like double cheeseburgers? I must admit I do too. You have to run 5.6 miles to get rid of that.
It's like if you want to...
Yeah, but if you had the cheeseburger, could you run the 5 miles while you got... That's all right.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
And then you get one the other end, and then you run all the way back.
I think it's a great... I think they should put this on a product. Like, if you know, say, like a mince pie, for instance, very soon we're going to be yamming those whole, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, if you think about that, you've got to run, depending, because they vary a lot in calories, but you're probably going to have to run for about an hour to burn off one mince pie.
So
if you think of that every time you go, and it just helps.
No, it wouldn't
and
stop
I think
me.
if we had it on...
bit of cream, bit of cinnamon.
That's another 2 hours. But I think we should have on boxes on the front how long you would have to run to eat a certain thing, and then that would help us stop.
What a killjoy, though. Christmas, you go to get your turkey and your mince. Oh no, I've got to do 6 hours running to eat that. I'll just do a bit more kissing to get.
But what about
burns a lot of
grapes?
calories.
You see, grapes are very good for you, aren't they?
Oh, they are, but they're full of sugar.
Yeah, but
and melon, do you know that melon, which you think has got very little in it, watermelon is the worst for sugar.
No!
It is.
I love watermelon.
But we should actually address the balance as well. We're talking about adults in this case, and I personally believe that sugar is poisonous, I do. But on the other hand, it is part of a balanced diet for young children, so we're not sort of saying that kids should have not sugar.
But they're better to eat a melon than sugar puffs.
And here's a tip for you. If you've got ants in your kitchen, OK, put some sugar down. No, listen, you put sugar down in a little trail to the back door, right, OK, and the ants come along one day and go, oh, little white sugar here, nice way to go.
You really need a boyfriend.